Now in this chapter we move ahead to discuss some major crops. One by one we will be taking some important crops. Crops are very important for us. Why they are important for us is first, they are food for human beings. Second point, they act as fodder for many animals, and that animals are eaten by some other animals also. Okay? And those animals are eaten by human beings also, these animals, and in this way the chain continues. So crops are important as fodder also. Okay, because we get lot of products from animals. Second, okay, the third importance of crops is that they act as raw materials, and raw materials for our agro-based industries. For example, we have sugarcane. It acts as a raw material for sugar industry, you can say liquor industry. Cotton is a agricultural product, and by cotton we produce yarn, and from that yarn we produce textiles. So cotton is also acting as a raw material to many industries. There are lots of fruits and crops which act as raw materials to industries. Okay, so now we'll be discussing important crops one by one. Okay. So the first crop we'll be discussing here is rice. Okay, rice is the grain which is consumed by people all over the world, and the highest amount of any grain which is consumed in the world is rice. Okay, so this is the staple food of most of the people on this earth. Now, it is main diet. Okay, so most of the people, they consume what? Rice in this world. Now, this rice, it is a plant. So tropical means the areas which are near equator, and slightly when we move ahead of equator, that area is known as subtropical region. So mainly rice is grown in these areas. It is a native crop of this area. Okay, when we change the conditions, it can be grown in other places also, but in the past it was a native plant of these areas. Okay, so now what are the conditions it requires? High humidity, high rainfall. It requires a lot of rainfall and high temperature. At this level, this much is okay. You don't require to go into the specifics. Okay, specific temperatures and specific rainfall will be given when we study these topics in detail. Okay, now what kind of soil it requires? Rice grows very well in alluvial and clay soil. Okay, alluvial and clay soil. The soils which hold moisture in them, they are suitable or they are considered best for the cultivation of rice. Okay. It is also known as moisture retentivity. Those soils which hold moisture in them are better suited for the cultivation of rice. Okay. So China is at the top in the production of rice and it is followed by India. So India is second most or second largest producer of rice. Okay. When the conditions are favorable, rice can be grown 2 or 3 times in a year. Okay. And in India it is being done in West Bengal. ठीक है. Okay, and this 2 to 3 times rice crop in same year is being taken in West Bengal. So now we move ahead. We will be discussing the second crop, which is wheat. Wheat is a temperate crop and it is grown in the slightly colder areas, and this crop it requires moderate rainfall and as well as moderate, yeah, you can say cold climate, and that is why wheat is cultivated during winters in India. The temperatures should be low, but during the type of ripening there should be sun. Okay, harvesting time there should be ample sunlight, and it is grown in loamy soil, well drained loamy soil. Okay, these things I have discussed. One more thing. Okay. Now wheat is grown in large amounts in USA, Canada, Argentina, Russia, Ukraine. Wheat is a temperate crop that we have discussed earlier. So this is all what we must know about wheat in this chapter. Now we move ahead with one more crop that is known as millets. It is a group of crops, and they are known as millets. They are known as coarse crops also. Okay. Millets are a group of 3 crops: jowar, bajra, ragi. What? Ragi. And they require less rainfall. Okay. They require the largest amount of water is required by rice, and the rice fields, they should be filled completely with water, whereas these crops, they require very less amount of water. Okay, and they can grow in less fertile soil also. Okay, they are also called as poor man's food. Okay, poor man's food. They are very hardy crops. So you don't require very fertile crops. Okay, they grow up in infertile sandy soils, also, and Nigeria, India, Niger, they produce large amounts of millets. In Pakistan also millets are cultivated. Now we move ahead